Can we really enjoy lunch or dinner for $10 in the Philippines? In this video, I'm skipping the carinderias because we already know the answer. It is a yes. In fact, you can easily enjoy a meal at a carinderia for even $5 or less. Instead, I'll be visiting a mix of fast food chains and mid-range restaurant to see what a $10 can get you. I'm not going to limit myself to a strict $10 budget for each meal. I'll simply order what I genuinely want to eat and what I know I can finish. By the end of the video, we'll see whether a typical lunch or dinner at these places stays within the $10 range or goes beyond it. So, let's go! Our first stop for today's lunch challenge is Boteju, a Japanese restaurant. One thing I really like about this place is that you can actually watch the food being prepared. Sometimes I spend more time watching the chefs than looking at the menu. It's still quite early, so aren't many customers yet, but trust me, come back a little later and this place will be packed. Before I decide what to order, let me give you a quick tour of their menu. If you'd like to check the prices, just pause the video anytime. Let's start with the salads and appetizer. I've tried the seafood sashimi salad and the chicken teriyaki salad before, and both are really delicious. If you're trying to convince yourself that you're eating healthy while ordering Japanese food, these are good choices. Next, we have takoyaki. I know many people love it, but I have to be honest, I've tried it before and it's just not my favorite. Now, the chicken karaage is a different story. Crispy chicken plus dipping sauce, that's much harder for me to resist. And of course, there's the famous pork katsu, one of the most popular dishes on the menu. Now, let's talk about tempura. Seriously, who doesn't love tempura? Light, crispy, and dangerously addictive. Every time I tell myself I'll only eat one piece, somehow 3 or 4 disappear from my plate. They also serve yakitori. These are grilled skewer with different choices like pork, chicken, and seafood. Food on a stick somehow always tastes better. Here we have the egg winding, tepan gyoza, and several barbecue dishes. Everything looks delicious. This is the part of the menu where making a decision becomes very difficult. Now, let's move on to the soups. They have several traditional Japanese soups, including their famous ramen. You can choose a simple miso soup or go for something spicy with lots of toppings. This is one of their best sellers, the umami soy sauce ramen. Rich, flavorful, and very popular among customers. And if you're a fan of spicy food, they also have the tantan mien. When they say spicy, they really mean spicy. The nice thing is that you can customize your ramen depending on what you're craving. You can choose pork, chicken, grilled barbecue, or even sake steamed chicken thigh as your topping. Personally, I always enjoy a ramen that comes with plenty of meat because it makes the meal feel more complete. Whether you like something simple or fully loaded with toppings, there's definitely a ramen here for you. Of course, they also have rice dishes because let's be honest, for many of us Asians, a meal doesn't feel complete without rice. Now we're entering my danger zone. Onigiri, sushi, and sashimi. Anything with salmon immediately gets my attention. If there's salmons on the menu, there's a very good chance I'm ordering it. They also have a wide variety of uramake sushi rolls. So many choices that you might spend more time deciding than eating. Now, this is one of my personal favorites, the dunbori. You get rice, meat, egg, and salad all in one meal. My favorite is the diced teriyaki beef garlic steak rice bowl. The beef is so tender and flavorful. This is one dish I keep coming back for. If beef isn't your thing, they also have chicken and seafood versions, so there's something for everyone. Next is Japanese curry. As many of you know, curry rice is very popular in Japan. I have to admit, I'm not really a curry person, so I can't give much advice here. But if you love curry, you'll probably very happy. And then we arrive at the superstar of the menu, the Japanese Wagyu beef. When I saw the price, I almost stopped breathing for a second. But this is one of the finest beefs in the world. It's incredibly tender, rich, and delicious. Now I understand why it costs around $82. They also offer teppanyaki dishes. I've tried the ginger pork before. It was good, but for me, nothing particularly memorable. Now, here is something interesting. Okonomiyaki, often called oko. It's a savory Japanese pancake made with cabbage, butter, and different meats or seafood. I've never tried it before, but based on the photos, it looks absolutely delicious. They also have okosoba. This combines okonomiyaki with yakisoba noodles. Basically, two comfort foods joining forces. They also serve teppanyaki, umusoba, and teppanyaki pasta. Lots of choices for noodles lover. And finally, we have udon. These thick, soft, chewy Japanese noodles are one of my favorites. My all-time favorites is the tempura udon. I've also tried the sukiyaki. The broth is a little sweet for my taste, but definitely worth trying. Now that we've explored the menu, the big question is, what can I order today and still stay within the $10 budget? Let's find out. I ordered the amiyaki kalbi, 3 pieces tempura, rice, and miso soup. Total is $13.60, so we are over for the $10 budget. Our next stop is McDonald's. As you can see, they have plenty of mix and match options, which is great if you're trying to save money. For my meal, I ordered 1 piece of chicken, a regular fries, and a small Coke. As you can see from the receipt, the total came to just $2.60. That's actually very affordable. Now, if you're a big eater, you can always add a burger or even a spaghetti meal. But even with a few extras, staying within our $10 budget should be no problem at all. As we continue looking for somewhere to eat, we pass by Italianis. Just from the name, you can already tell that they specialize in Italian food such as pasta, pizza, and many other Italian favorites. We can also see Modern Shang nearby, but for today's challenge, we're heading to Ippudo. Ippudo is a globally famous Japanese ramen restaurant known for its rich and flavorful Hakata-style tonkatsu ramen. Compared to Italianis, Ippudo has a smaller dining area, but it still feels cozy and welcoming. One thing I like about this place is that they also have a bar counter. Since we're in a ramen house, I decided to order the torched salmon roll, which comes with 4 pieces, a serving of gyoza with 5 pieces, and their famous Shiromaru ramen. The ramen broth was rich and flavorful, the gyoza was nicely cooked, and as always, anything with salmon immediately gets my attention. After finishing my meal, I can honestly say I was comfortably full, not too full, not still hungry, just right. Now, for the moment of truth. My total bill came to $16.50. Once again, we've gone over our $10 budget. Still, for ramen lovers, I think it's worth trying at least once. Our next stop is Kenny Rogers. It's generally classified as a casual or quick casual restaurant rather than a traditional fast food chain. But for this video, I'm considering it as fast food because most of their dishes and side items are already prepared and served pretty quickly. This particular branch is also quite spacious. For my order, I got one set meal that included a quarter chicken, two side dishes, rice, and a muffin. For the sides, I chose corn and carrots along with coleslaw. The total came to $5.30, so we were comfortably within our $10 budget, but there was a one problem. Honestly, I wasn't full. So while the meal was definitely affordable, it wasn't quite enough for my appetite. Our next stop is Modern Shang, a restaurant that brings the flavors of home-style Chinese cooking into a cozy and modern setting. They serve a variety of Chinese favorites, including the famous xiaolongbao, dim sum, soups, congee, and noodles. They also have different dishes featuring beef, chicken, and seafood, as well as hot pot options. If you're dining with a group of 4, they also have a set meal for around $27.50. It comes with 2 kinds of dim sum, 3 main dishes, and egg rice, which could be a good option if you're dining with family or friends. But today, I'm dining by myself, so I'm going to order a few things that I think I can actually finish. First, I ordered the modern Shanghai soup. It comes with tender fish fillet, finely chopped bok choy, and silky egg whites. It sounds light, right? But it's actually quite filling. They also have an all-day meal for $6.40, which comes with an appetizer, rice, 1 main dish, and a glass of their house iced tea. For my appetizer, I chose water spinach, and for my main dish, I ordered their fried pork chop. Since I was particularly hungry today, I decided to add an order of 5 pieces vegetable dumplings. And let me tell you, the food was really good. I especially loved the vegetable dumplings, the pork chop was tender, and the soup was delicious. Everything tastes fresh and satisfying. As you can see, I finished almost everything on my plate. I only left the stems from the vegetables and some of the rice because honestly, I'm not really a big fan of rice. So now, let's see how we did with our $10 budget. Our total bill came to $13.50. So yes, we went over to the $10 budget again. But this time, I have to say, I was completely full and very satisfied. Next, we're heading to Pancake House. As the name suggests, pancakes are one of their specialties, but they actually have a lot more on the menu. They serve waffles, spaghetti, soups, burgers, sandwiches, chicken dishes, and different sets of meal. They also have desserts, such as ice cream, so there are plenty of options to choose from. For my meal, I ordered 1 spaghetti, which is actually one of my favorites, and 1 tapa meal with rice and egg. The portions were just right for my appetite, and I was able to finish everything. Now, let's see how much we spent. Our total bill came to $11.75. So once again, we're over for our $10 budget meal. But honestly, I'm happy with my meal. And most importantly, I was satisfied with what I ordered. So that's it. I tried different restaurants to see what I could get for $10. And honestly, sometimes $10 was enough and sometimes it wasn't. But I learned that it's not just about staying under budget. It's also about whether you're happy and satisfied with your meal. And for me, that's what really matters. Before I go, I want to share a Bible verse. I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. It's found in Philippians 4 verse 11. And I think that's a good reminder, not just when you were eating out, but in everyday life. Sometimes we have more, sometimes we have less. But there's always something to be thankful for. And that's my $10 food challenge. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!